So I'm going to wrap us up, and I'm going to give you each one chance to answer a sort of different question, just to kind of pick on you a bit. So we've all come to Chicago to hoard our way through, yet again, the meeting. And I missed last year because it was my daughter's graduation, and yet the world kept spinning. But I really feel glad to be back in Chicago. It's a nice time, and we have our own reasons. I just, on a personal level, why do you come to ASCO?
Because this is the one time of the year where everybody is here, you meet with, it's a great opportunity to network with the sponsor, other key opinion leaders, exchange ideas about mostly not only the data that's being presented. I'm a person who follows the virtual meeting later on, but it's really to plan ongoing studies and the next steps. Yeah. And Chicago is a great city, especially in this time of the year.
What do you like about it?
I agree with what Fadi said, but I also think it's really, other than the GI ASCO meeting, when we can really get together and kind of debate some of these issues and kind of have the interaction that stimulates us to think of new ways of treating cancer and ways of thinking about the treatments. And so I think it's the interaction with our peers as much as just networking.
Great. Rich, you get the last word on that one.
So I do it for the round tables.
To see me, right?
To see you.
Yeah.
So I really look forward to ASCO. I missed it last year because my daughter got married, and I was delighted to miss it for that event.
Yeah.
But I look forward to it every year because it's a very rich meeting. You know, you run from 7 in the morning to 11 at night. It's exhausting. Half the time you're putting your presentation together as you're running to it. But, you know, everybody's here. You interact with the companies, you interact with your peers, you see who the up-and-coming new young oncologists are that are going to be sitting in your chair someday soon, and you hope that you've trained them because they'll be one of your disciples. And it's also exciting to see what's happening in the other fields. You know, every other meeting I go to is a GI meeting. But I'm excited to hear about new findings in breast cancer and new findings in melanoma, as we'll hear at the plenary session. Even new findings in pediatric cancer. So to me, it's really a very satisfying blend of things that happen every year at ASCO.
Great comments, and thank you guys very much for doing this. It's just been a terrific discussion. We've reviewed a whole lot of information about the latest advances in the treatment of colorectal cancer. And so I really want to thank you all for your contributions to the discussion. I learn a lot just sitting next to you and hearing how you take care of patients, and it makes me go home and be a better oncologist. And I'm sure that really it'll help the folks out there too to really do a better job of taking care of their patients with colon cancer with the latest data. So on behalf of our panel, we really thank you all for joining us, and we hope you found this peer exchange discussion to be useful and informative.